That's a real name of people?
No, it was like,
The
a
Davinkies.
TikTok video or
The
something.
Davinkies.
They're like, yeah.
But it's actually the Voros twins.
I don't
the
know their
Davinki
name.
twins, right?
Is that their
No,
name?
they're the twins with like the
with the
tall
crazy
hair.
and they both kind of look.
They
like
sound
they're
like
a little-
so. Yeah,
They're the wrestlers?
yeah. They're in my wrestling movie Heel Kick, like really.
Really?
Because when I was training to do Heel Kick, the Davinkis, the Voros, I don't even know what Davinki is. They just say it all the time.
No, they made like a massive following on TikTok for it.
Yeah. Well, they were training to be pro wrestlers with me at the same time when I was doing training for that movie.
You made a wrestling movie?
I sure did, Matt. I sure did. And this will be the one pod where we don't talk about Heel Kick, finally. Welcome. Who's ready to have some fun?
Woohoo!
Let's,
Happy Wednesday!
That's Kevin G for you.
Nice.
You know Kevin G?
No.
That kid
Nope.
who sings? All right.
Not at all.
Off to a bad start.
Your references are off the wall.
They're Davinki, Kevin G, all the children of TikTok. Are you a child of TikTok, Matt?
Yeah, but I only watch POV skiing videos. Because I can't
Oh, yeah?
I can't afford the time to go up to Whistler for a full day and like I don't own any gear, so it's nice. I used to ski a lot as a kid, and so watching like just someone from their point of view quietly going down the slopes.
You get more runs in that way.
I think so.
Because at Whistler, you're waiting for 3 hours anyways to even get on the lift.
I
so-
hear that.
Yeah.
It's brutal.
My guest today is Matt Graham and Megan Charpentier.
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 Close enough.
One more time in French, please, Danny.
Charpentier.
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 There we go.
Yeah. I remember thinking when we were in class together and you did the French accent, I'm like, she's really good at that. And that actually wasn't talent at all. You grew up knowing how to speak French.
No, she grew up knowing.
Fuck.
I knew
I blew
French.
it already.
Yeah, my family's French, but we're not
Okay.
like Parisian French like that.
No.
No.
You're
True Quebecois.
You're
French
Canadian.
Canadian.
Yeah.
Like, does everybody in your family speak with the hard, like, that kind of thing?
Yeah. Do
That's
they do
offensive.
that?
Is it?
No.
Okay.
No, they don't. My family
Give Matt a heart attack.
Yeah.
He's old. He
Can you
can't
kick
handle
him
this.
off now? Can he go?
Unfortunately, he is legally obligated
I
to
have
be
to
here.
be on every
bummer.
third
Yeah.
podcast.
He's actually my
contract.
parole officer.
Oh, he is. He has
Yeah.
to speak French the whole time then.
Okay. You guys say a little en français for me.
Je suis un ananas.
You are a banana?
Pineapple.
No.
Oh,
Pineapple.
fuck. That's right.
It's from Télé Français. It's I'm assuming I'm about
Télé
900.
Français, I remember
Did you know?
that.
Did you
Yeah.
have that in school?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
My
they got to
French class.
refilm that.
Oh, it's so old.
It's so old. It's from like the 70s.
What is this?
It's a French pineapple
Mm-hmm.
and two puppet children who teach you French, and they get into like
Oh, hell yeah.
antics. Like they go
Sounds like Veggie Tales, but
but so much worse. I don't know, I've never seen VeggieTales. I feel like there's a lot more production value.
I think
But,
people love Veggie Tales.
The only episode that I can remember is they're going skydiving, and it was to teach you how to say
The pieces of fruit are going skydiving.
the piece of fruit and the
Okay.
two
Gotcha.
children.
Singular fruit.
That's
Okay.
He's an individual fruit.
Gonna need a Diet Coke for this one,
Yeah.
kids. There we go.
Nice,
Continue.
Clean. That was
Nice.
clean. So the whole episode is them jumping out of an airplane to teach you the word parapluie, which is umbrella.
Parapluie.
And the pineapple's parapluie doesn't open.
Oh,
It goes,
no.
"Oh, j'ai tombé, parapluie." And it scarred me for life.
Yeah. And you haven't seen this one.
No.
No.
I don't remember this one.
Who directed that?
Can you just throw up a
that,
clip real quick? Is that
Denis Villeneuve directed that
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
episode, I believe?
Denis Villeneuve.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can say
I don't know
Denis'
if you-
name right. That's
I
the
don't know if
only
you heard
French
that.
Canadian I really have to
There was a
impress.
subtle correction there. It was fantastic.
Yeah, I know.
That
I
was
know.
amazing.
I'm sorry.
No.
Haven't been doing my
Perfect.
accent work lately. Haven't been in class like little Miss Megan here.
No, I've not been in class either.
I thought you said that you're in a 2-month of class right now, and then you're not. Oh no, you're in school right now.
Yeah, in school
I didn't
right
listen
now.
to anything that you
no,
said.
No, you didn't. It's okay.
What are you taking in
Checked
school?
out. I'm doing a Bachelor of Arts program.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm liking it. It's fun.
Like art history, visual art,
How about
martial
a
arts.
bachelorette of arts? Huh? Am I
That's-
right?
that sounds
I think
like a lot
it's
more
time.
fun. I think
it's time. Society.
Bachelorette, yeah, Bachelorette of
Bachelorette
Arts.
of
a little bit
Arts?
more gender neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
So-
just Bachelor of Arts.
Yeah.
No.
Exactly.
Never Bachelor of Arts.
No. We don't deserve anything, especially Matt and myself.
Very correct.
How's this sound? Does everything sound okay?
Yeah.
Sounds pretty
Ooh,
good.
that's better for me if I Put it right up to my lips.
Yeah, it's better for everyone. You have the finicky mic, but you're doing much better than Lena did when she had that mic.
Well,
It was a lot of clutter.
Have you met Lena?
Yeah, she's all thumbs.
10 thumbs.
Yeah, it's rough stuff. Well, everyone lists their credits for the listeners. Megan, you first.
Can I get an example?
I've got your IMDb up here. I'll just read it for you.
Please do.
Sight Unseen. That's a show. Is that on CW?
No, that was CTV.
Is that on CW? I went really high there.
Yeah, that was really high pitched.
I know.
No, I think it's CTV.
I was just saying CTV. Okay.
Yeah.
You played Amelia Meadwell.
Yes, that's
She
that's
means
correct.
well.
She means well. She didn't mean well in that episode.
Oh, were you a bad guy? A bad boy?
Not a good guy.
Okay. What about The
ambiguous.
Lost Daughter?
Oh, so the lost daughter.
Mary
that's-
Rose, what's your name?
Mary Rose.
Were you a nice Irish Catholic girl, Mary Rose?
No, I was not.
No, you weren't.
No.
Well, tell us who you were then.
I can't do an Irish accent, but I'll try.
There you go.
I think you're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's all I can say.
I can do it pretty good.
Yeah?
I am from Ireland. I actually have an Irish passport, too.
If
It's
you would like to
embarrassing. I
mail
should.
something to Matt,
No.
his home address is...
Are you in Dublin?
Yeah, more like Dublin.
More like doubling the amount of donuts he's eating every morning, am I right?
Big old fatty.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Creep Show, where you played Dawn.
Yes. That is also correct.
And other things. But you were in It.
Yes.
That's very
That is
cool.
that is a notable one.
Yes.
Yeah.
It chapter 1 and 2.
Yes. I was in
Now,
both.
I remember last time we spoke, Matt, you're really fucking with that microphone. It's driving me insane.
There was another cable on the cable,
That's what Lena said.
and so I just
Yeah.
fixed it. It should be fine now.
She was whining.
There's a bit of feedback there.
She probably went more like, there was a cable on the cable. Look at my thumbs.
Yeah, she's all thumbs.
All thumbs.
I think she
Lena,
might
I'm
all be.
sorry if you're listening to this.
She might all be big time. Right before we started recording, Megan's like, "So we're shit talking Lena this episode."
No, I did not.
we
I did
said,
not
don't
say
worry,
that.
we'll take the lead, so it seems like
Yeah.
Okay.
you weren't into
Lena,
it.
I've never met you, but I'm sorry in advance.
She's stabbing a Lena look-alike voodoo doll right now with pins in the eye. Is it true that you were this close to booking the role of Pennywise the Clown on It?
I did audition for Pennywise.
Yeah,
that's
did
correct.
you?
Yeah.
Would you like to give us a little taste of?
Hoi, Georgie!
Hey,
That's pretty good.
That is pretty
That's
good.
pretty good.
Yeah, I was
Georgie.
too scary. So
Yeah.
they had to.
You couldn't unhinge your jaw enough to eat a child's arm.
No, that was needed for the part, so
Yeah.
I couldn't do that.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
That Dennis Leary, he can open his mouth pretty big. I remember a poster for Rescue Me, season 5. His mouth was huge. He looked like the mother alien.
It's a real
symbiote.
interesting memory to glom onto there,
Yeah,
Danny.
I don't know why that one is stuck with me. It's really unfortunate.
Is that your sleep paralysis demon?
Might be.
Just Dennis
Slender Man
Leary's
just doesn't
wildly open
arouse
mouth?
me anymore. I mean, terrify me anymore like he used to. So what's up? How's life with acting, everybody? Let's all talk about acting, because that's what we do. I can get pretty close and you guys can hear me. Am I cranked in my headphones like crazy right now?
Hello.
I'm going to let the magic mastering sort through all this shit. Don't worry.
Being that this is the second time I've been on your podcast, both times your voice is the loudest, and immediately, it sounds like you're in the middle of my head.
He's the pro.
Or
How much is he paying you?
I think I just calibrate my own audio to be better than everyone else's.
That could be true.
Yeah, that is possibly too loud.
Happy Wednesday!
Well, Kevin G sounds crisp as
Oh,
ever on the pod.
man.
Who's Kevin G?
Kevin G. God, how do you describe an earth angel like Kevin G? Kevin G is an adorable, I want to say, 8-year-old, 7-year-old who is now a social media influencer. He sings a lot about the food that he eats. His parents give him McDonald's and he gets very excited and he sings ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it, and then he shows off the food that he's eating. Basically, he's one of the most talented humans to ever walk the earth. He puts us all to shame. Yeah.
I'll have to look him up after this.
Yeah.
Never heard the name.
Yeah, I would say he could have played Amelia Meadwell in Sight Unseen.
he probably could.
He's got range. You guys, you never seen Kevin G?
No,
I gotta
never
put
seen
something
Kevin
up
G.
on the gram right now. This kid is great. Let me tell you, he's going to the moon. Kevin,
Wasn't the guy from Mean Girls named Kevin G?
was
The
he?
rapper from Mean Girls?
There was a rapper in Mean Girls.
The guy who rapped in Mean Girls.
Damn, it's been a while.
Hold
Hey,
on.
I've seen the musical twice, and I don't remember anybody rapping. Oh, that kid!
yeah. See, you've seen him.
I know exactly who that kid is.
European McDonald's.
A mozzarella stick. He's the best.
Probably not, but you're probably wondering what I have, right? Mozzarella sticks, chicken nuggets, and a burger. There's only one thing left to say. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it.
Hell yeah, King. Anyway.
Mozzarella sticks.
Mozzarella sticks.
I'm immediately furious that he already has a better career than I'll ever have.
He has more followers. You could kill the president and more people know Kevin G's name than yours.
That's true. I mean, get in line, am I right?
So anything you guys want cut from the pod, I won't do, but I just want you to know that I'll say that I'll do it.
That's good.
You know what? Speaking of
good
cutting
one.
things from the pod, when we did have Lena on, I think I told this story already.
You mean Captain Thumbs?
Captain Thumbs? But she used to like tell us about creepy DMs she would get, and sometimes they were funny, and I'm like, you should read some of them on the pod, and she did, and they were just terrifying.
Hey.
There's like
there's some
they were
freaky ones.
not funny at all. Like even for this, where like we put most stupid shit out on the
Yeah.
podcast, we're like, no, I don't think so. Gonna cut that one. And all the stuff Almiro I had to cut out for poor Almiro as well. Yeah. So anyway, you guys are gonna hate.
You didn't get to the bottom
this.
of his abs either, though. I listened, and
How
it was
to
really
get abs?
close. Yeah, he got weed. You just get to wear a card. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so
every
either.
third one's an implant.
Have you seen this guy's abs?
No,
Oh my god.
I'm not very
pulling
caught
up
up with all
Instagram
that.
accounts though.
He's basically abs from like his chin to his knees.
What?
He's
great.
400
How is that
abs.
even possible?
He's Italian.
Oh, that makes sense,
yeah.
actually.
But he's only 10% Italian. He's 90% abdominal.
Correct.
Abdominal.
Well,
So shout out Almiro.
yeah. Hi Al. Hello, former guests. We got to talk about the shit we're working on right now. Matt doing
Yeah.
verticals.
Yeah, I'm in
soap
the
opera.
middle.
Matt's in the soap opera business now, just like Natalie.
Just like Natalie.
By the way, Natalie, do you know Natalie Reyna? Friend of ours. Natalie just won $1,000 worth of ice cream today.
Where?
So congratulations.
how did you save that?
Friend of the
Congratulations,
pod,
Natalie.
Natalie
Oh my
Reyna.
god.
Yeah, I think she had to like film a video for some business on Granville Street.
Oh,
There was a
okay.
prize.
Oh, it was
And
like a real thing.
Yeah.
I need to know what ice cream place this is.
Yeah, it is. It starts with an R. What is it? It's on Granville Street. Starts with an R. It is Ricardo's. She won
Ricardo's.
$1,000 worth of Ricardo's ice cream.
Oh my god.
Well, on
Yeah.
Granville Street, that's like 3 ice creams.
I believe so. Yes.
It's like 3 to 5, I think, depending on the toppings.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
If you want sprinkles, it's going to cost you an extra
It's gonna cost you-
$700.
There you go.
The ice cream's wicked cheap. It's just the sprinkles.
It's just the sprinkles that
They're
are expensive.
premium sprinkles.
Wicked cheap. You're using that now?
Yeah, wicked cheap. That
Listen,
ice cream's
24
wicked
karat
cheap.
sprinkles.
Jersey son of a bitch. We were talking about dogs before. Oh no, wait. Let's hear about your vertical first.
I'm halfway through it. I'm today's my day off. I had that specifically so I could come on your podcast. It was part of my contract.
What do they shoot it on? Like, what camera do they use? It's probably just a normal camera, but they've got the lens or filter on there that makes it rectangular, or what?
I mean, it has to be. I don't really know.
I
It's-
also
it's
don't
a really
know.
high resolution camera, from what I've seen. But yeah, they film it as if
Thanks,
you will
Roger
see it.
Deakins, for that very specific gear tip.
The best part about coming on the Danny Max Awful podcast is the feelings of like welcome and safety that you get when you're here.
Do you like how I ask you questions and then you try your best to answer? I'm like, good answer, stupid.
dummy? Oh, you're acting? You're going to be acting?
I'm excited to see this. I really wanted
Me
to
too.
find the ones Natalie was in.
Yeah, she said she was in 6 of them so far and filming another one right now, in fact.
Oh. Anyway, that takes a turn at
Sound
the
effects.
Yeah, that's somebody kissing and then it goes to a party?
end. It's Urkel.
Yeah.
Finally kissing. Who's the girl he's in love with from Family Matters? I'm
Laura.
sorry, Megan. Laura.
It's Laura.
Yeah, I don't
Every
know.
reference we're doing is
So-
This is
15
beyond my
years
years.
before you
Yeah,
were
I'm sorry.
born.
My first time on a set was informally on Family Matters.
What?
So my family was like my real family. Family Matters. It's a great joke. Anyway, so we were taking a family vacation.
Megan just threw up in her lap.
no, she's continuing to. It's been the mention of
Can I have some
thumbs. was
water?
Yeah, you help yourself.
please. So we were on a vacation in Disney World, and there's the river cruise, like not the river cruise ride. It's just a river cruise boat. You can go on little go around the
the park,
little thing. And they were filming an episode of Family Matters where Urkel turns into what's his name?
Stefan Urkel.
Yeah, Stefan Urkel.
Now, Megan, and for our younger listeners,
Right.
Stefan Urkel is the cool version of Steve Urkel. Do you know what Steve Urkel is?
There was a
Is that
television
the guy
show
with
called
his pants
Family
hiked
Matters.
up really
Yes.
high?
Yes, he wears
Okay.
the suspenders and the bow tie.
Yeah.
But he's so smart. He's such a man of science that he created a serum that turned him into a cool dude. And his AKA would be Stefan Urkel.
Denny-
And Laura, the love of his life, Laura, that's how he says her name. She doesn't want anything to do with Steve Urkel. But when Stefan Urkel comes around, oh shit, she would have intercourse with him, possibly. Anyway, Matt, continue.
So I was on a family vacation in Disney. Anyway, so we're on this ride, and we got to stay on it for 3 revolutions of the ride for them to film this little bit of their montage. Stefan Urkel and Laura at the top, at the stern of the boat. That's the front of the boat? The front of the boat.
Sure. Captain.
Thank you. And they're doing like a little hand-holdy thing, a little kissy kiss, and we were on the upper deck of it. And
Upper Deckers.
we were the upper deckers. That was our family
Yeah.
name on the show. But anyway, so we were background, forced background on this show. It was great. They did this
No
whole
residuals.
no
That's what that
residuals,
means.
absolutely not. And for sure, they probably like blurred us all out as well. But I got to see it. They signed my hand. It was incredible.
Who signed your hand?
Both of them?
Urkel?
Yeah.
And Stefan Urkel? Both of them.
No,
Jaleel White?
Jaleel White and the very talented actress, I'm sorry, I can't remember her name, who played Laura. They both signed my hand.
It's kind of crazy that we can't remember the names of every actor from we were kids, because like TV was never cooler than when you're a kid.
Oh my
and,
God.
like, the shows you're
TGIF? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah, which is not what TGIF stands for. I just found that out. Actually stands for Thank God It's Friday.
Wait, TGIF doesn't stand for get the fuck out of
I
here?
always thought it did. I always thought that it did.
The letters line up. So it's
Research
perfect.
shows that is actually not. That's a common misconception. Like that coffee dehydrates you. It's not the case, actually.
But yeah, so that's technically the first set I was ever on.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
Stefan Urkel.
What was your TGIF lineup?
TGIF?
Yeah, maybe TGIF didn't exist anymore by that time.
Oh my god.
So what shows what were your kids shows? What were your teenage shows?
Oh no. I was a Disney Channel Hannah Montana.
Okay, Hannah Montana.
Yeah, Hannah Montana.
Yeah, you know what's
That's So
weird?
Raven.
You never see her in the same room as Miley Cyrus. Did you notice that? Hannah Montana. Isn't that weird? Isn't that funny? You also
Interesting.
never see her in the same room as Bruce Wayne.
Or Pokeroo.
No. Or any Pokemon.
That's a throwback for anybody born in 1986 or earlier.
Yeah, sorry, not me.
Okay, what else? Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana. Oh god.
Were you one of these smart kids who didn't watch TV? Who didn't
No,
raise
I
them
watched
completely?
TV. Hannah Montana. That's Good Luck Charlie.
Good Luck, Charlie.
Good Luck,
Are these all Disney Channel shows?
Disney Channel shows.
Right.
SpongeBob on occasion.
Yeah, okay. SpongeBob on occasion.
I was
that-
more of a movie gal. I wasn't really a TV gal.
Okay, so what movie did you watch more? Everyone watched a movie over and over
Bridge
again.
to Terabithia.
Bridge to Terabithia.
Bridge to Terabithia.
I remember that movie.
I do not remember
It's a
that
good movie.
That's a good
I haven't
movie.
seen it in a long time.
Okay,
lot
stop
of the-
yelling at me.
It's good, okay?
It's an amazing movie.
Why don't you give us briefly
Bridge to Terabithia.
Explain Bridge to Terabithia.
A boy meets this girl next door who moves in, and they start adventuring in the woods, and they build a magical treehouse that brings them to a different dimension, basically, in their minds.
Yeah.
It's really sad, though. You should watch it.
It sounds like a fun romp in the treehouse.
That was,
you
a,
like
that was a
crying?
horrible description. It was not a good description.
I thought you did great.
Thank you.
I think it'll be good. I'll send it to the producers of Bridge to Terabithia, and we'll see if we can get you some little bump.
Yeah, there we go.
Little bump. We'll put this on Instagram and see if it considers
Little promo.
Yeah, boost the post. Yeah, there'll be a
think-
second
yeah.
wind for it.
There we go.
I sound really
Remake?
tinny, don't I?
No, you sound great.
Tinny? That sounds
Tinny.
better.
I think you just got to keep the microphone uncomfortably close to your mouth. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
It's not that tinny.
How am I still so bad at this?
What's the
this
name of your
part.
podcast?
Danny Mac's really good.
Amazing.
Perfect
Spectacular.
podcast. Before you got here, we were talking about some of our favorite dog and animal movies. And I thought it would be fun because, like, a lot of times, you know, you watch, like, for example, like Steve Urkel and Laura, you know, the actors, we love them, but you wonder kind of what they're doing today, right? And so I thought it would be fun to check in on what some pets, some animals from movies that we used to love are up to today. So I did a bit of research here, and we were talking about Beethoven, so it's going to be Where Are They Now? Pets edition, okay? Maybe a little bit of music here for this segment. And we're all going to learn something here today. So, we were talking about it a bit. Beethoven! Everyone's favorite.
Such a good movie.
Oh, such a good movie.
And a good boy.
He is a good boy. The beloved St. Bernard from Beethoven's real name was Chris.
Oh.
Chris the dog. The family film classic came out in 1992. It was directed by Brian Levant and produced by Ivan Reitman. Now, it's been a while since we've seen Chris the dog on the big screen, so I thought we'd check in on Chris and see what is he up to now. So I'm just going to Google it here, and... Oh my God.
What?
Oh my God.
He hasn't worked in a
Don't
while,
say
or
it.
what?
Don't say it.
You guys, he's dead.
He's dead?
Excuse me?
Chris the dog from Beethoven.
When did he die?
It says here he died 24 years ago. What?
That's as old as I am. He was dead before I was born.
No! Oh no. Okay, well,
How did he die? Was it like a car
it
accident?
doesn't say. But you know what? We can move along.
I've never been alive in the
Goddamn.
same time as Beethoven.
Let me try to look it up here. It does say
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
no.
DUI. He died in a DUI.
What?
No. Oh, Chris.
It's tragic.
My
Let's try
childhood's
another
ruined.
one. Okay, let's get off the dogs for a sec. Jinx the troublesome cat. Hold on. Jinx the troublesome cat from Meet the Parents. We all remember that cat from Meet the Parents, right?
Oh, yeah.
The film came out in the year 2000 and starred Robert De Niro and Ben Stiller with an unforgettable performance by Jinx the cat. Real name Waffles, a seal point, a peak-faced Himalayan cat with an all-black tail. So let's see what Jinxie is up to now, shall we? Oh no.
What?
You guys aren't going to believe this. Jinx is also dead.
Get the fuck out of here!
Apparently, she died in a shootout with police trying to rob a bank to feed her fentanyl addiction.
No.
Oh no. Oh God, I'm so sorry to break the news to you. Okay.
Was that before we had a fentanyl czar?
It was.
Oh, well.
Okay, there's one more to go. Okay, we need to come out of the funk here. I think I'm doing too old of movies.
Sure.
So, Megan, what year did Marley and Me come out?
2008.
2008. Okay. This maybe will be a little safer here. So,
Great.
Marley and Me from 2008. What are these pets up to now? They used 22 dogs throughout, but the main dog was a yellow lab named Clyde.
It's a great name.
I think so too. He's a cutie
It's a good
pie.
name for a dog.
It is. Now, I always thought that Clyde was a talent machine. And so let's see what Clyde is up to now. And oh no! You're not going to believe this.
Get out.
Alive. Alive.
Really?
But was on the Epstein flight logs,
Hey.
unfortunately. Yeah.
So he's dead in our books. Then.
That's right. Sorry, Clyde. This has been Where Are They Now? Pets Edition.
I feel terrible.
Me too.
Yeah.
That was
That
disgusting.
brought the mood down.
Yeah, that really brought the mood down. Well, goodbye, everyone. I hope.
Yeah, thanks for listening
I
to
hope
this.
everyone had a fun, terrible. Jesus Christ! Should we go back to reading our credits off, everyone?
Oh yeah, I'd really wish that we wouldn't. I got some things that
You know what? How many times were you on a CW show? Because I got a goose egg.
you got a goose egg. I think
0, pal.
4.
For sure, Batwoman.
Yeah.
For sure. Let me guess what
Yeah,
CW
yeah.
shows you're on. Megan, you want to get in on this? I know Batwoman, so there's 3
Okay,
left.
so Batwoman.
Matt is known for his comedic prowess more
Comedic
often than anything.
prowess.
But CW shows are not known for being comedies
They're
largely.
not.
No.
Sometimes they fall into a comedic kind of timeline.
They
though,
do.
like for an episode or two.
Yeah,
What's been really interesting, all my film and TV is not comedy. But
Oh.
every commercial I've been, comedy.
Okay.
I have 2 very contrasting demo reels.
Okay, so we don't even have to worry about.
Don't worry about
if
it.
it's kind of a funny show.
No.
Okay.
So it doesn't have to be funny.
I'm gonna say. Well, Megan, you take a guess first,
CW.
and then whoever gets. And I honestly forgot, and I've known this
I
guy
think
for
it's
73 years.
4. Me, yeah, 4.
Okay.
4.
The Flash?
No.
Is it another superhero one? I'm gonna say Arrow before you
No,
answer that.
no.
Not on Arrow.
No.
Okay.
No. Is it another? No, but one is super.
Super?
Oh, I know what it is.
Oh.
But you can guess whatever you want. There's still multiple
I was going
CW
to say
shows.
Superman and Lois.
That's
oh,
one.
Yeah?
Oh, no, it wasn't
Okay.
Superman. No, then there's another one then.
Supernatural.
Yeah, Supernatural.
Oh, Supernatural.
Oh, you were on Superman and Lois.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Is that all?
No, one more. I
One
think.
more. The 100.
No. Ooh, I was really close though.
I bet you were.
That was one of my best in the room auditions. Was for the 100. It was for a
You were
6
close.
episode.
Oh, I remember.
recurring.
You were supposed to be 101, right?
That's
and
right.
then they.
Yeah.
101. There you go.
They went,
last
"Well, we
minute."
got a budget restriction.
Yeah. Sorry, everyone. We have to do some cutbacks. One cast member will be affected.
And it's 101.
Yeah. Okay. What else do we got?
Yeah, you got one more. It's not a superhero one.
Let's get a hint. Mm-hmm. What do you think, Matt?
Is it?
What's a hint for us?
Ooh, what's a hint?
How many seasons did it go for?
Is it the train show? Show on the train?
No.
Snowpiercer?
No.
I don't know if that was CW, was it? I also can't believe I still call it
think so.
train show.
Train show.
Are you on the train
train
show?
one.
It employed half my friends for
Everyone
a decade.
knew what you were
Forever.
talking about. It's
No, it wasn't. It is based off a comic book.
Riverdale?
That's right.
There you go.
Oh.
I think that's it. I think.
I sold drugs to support my nana. Or what was that line that went viral for Riverdale? Do you know what I'm talking about? You don't know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh
clue.
man, what was it? Fuck. Now I can't believe I'm just Googling shit this up. You guys talk. I gotta find this clip. Say something
Jeez
Sold
interesting.
Louise.
drugs?
Don't look at. I didn't say it. Looking directly at me.
If that was Matt's line, that would be amazing.
I really hope it was your line.
No. My line was something along the lines of, "There's something wrong with the copter cab stock."
What the fuck does that mean? Yo, I found it. Okay, no
here
one
we
say
go.
anything. Okay, hold on. I'll show you guys the screen. I'll crank this. Hopefully we can hear it.
If we weren't here, we'd be in high school joining clubs, trying out for sports.
Not me. I dropped out in the 4th grade to run drugs to support my nana.
The 4th grade?
The triumphs and defeats, the epic highs.
Hell yeah, brother. These streets are
4th
crazy out
grade.
here.
Whoever that guy is, crushed that delivery.
He
though.
did.
Yeah.
Because I would get the sides for that and be like, I don't think I can pull this off. I don't think I can say this.
dropped out
No.
in the 4th grade.
Like, I'm
to
not
support
good
my
enough.
Nana.
I'm not
I dropped
talented
out in
enough.
4th grade.
Don't you hate
run
when
drugs.
you have to sell meth because your nana needs her glaucoma medicine?
Like in real life, honey? No.
Not my
grade
nana.
4.
Yeah, in grade 4.
Grade 4.
That's
Well, or the
insane.
4th grade.
Sorry, 4th grade.
Yeah, you Canadian.
Oh, it's a very Canadian thing.
I'm still learning like Canadianisms. Like,
There's a lot of
Wait,
them.
which one was that? What's the American way of saying?
They say 4th grade.
yeah, you can't say.
We say grade 4.
They never say grade 4, grade 3. Did you not know that one?
I don't know anything.
I'm learning lots of these. I can teach you. Progress, like my mom says, progress.
Yeah, versus progress.
Yeah.
Progress.
It's prog.
Ooh, I did learn. I did a Ultra beer commercial, Michelob Ultra, and it's Ultra,
Ultra?
Pardon me.
Ultra
Ultra.
versus Ultra. It's very subtle, like age of
Oh, it's
Ultra.
Ultra's more in the front of your mouth.
Yeah.
Ultra's in the back.
Exactly.
Ultra.
Or
Ultra.
skull
Skull.
Skull.
versus skull.
Skull.
Skull. It's the same placement.
Oh.
Ultra skull.
Ultra. Skull.
Ultra skull.
Ultra skull. That sounds Canadian. to
That's
me.
great. Well, yeah.
Oh, that is the one.
No, that was you're saying it like an American, but stupid, and so
Is Michelob Ultra the one that's it's like the only beer that Billy Bob Thornton drinks on Land Man?
Yes.
Oh,
I
yeah,
haven't seen
right.
that. I haven't seen that show
There's
yet.
all
That show's
these
so good.
There's all these like I watched this YouTube video and it's like Michelob Ultra like owns Landman basically,
And, he's,
And the
whole
oil
time-
lobbies.
And the whole time he's like, "Can I get a beer?" And they're like, "You're an alcoholic." And he's like, "It's beer. I'm not an alcoholic."
Yeah.
And he'll drink like 4 of them. And
Is
he's
that
like,
a Taylor Sheridan? That's a Taylor Sheridan
Yeah.
show,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. We
There's-
talked about this before. I
There's
think.
also a line in the Chris. Can't remember.
Sorry, I had to let you drown on that.
Yeah, I was
one.
going to keep going. What's the Jeff Bridges is in it?
The old man.
Hell or High Water.
Hell or High Water.
Oh.
There's that. They
The
use that
second
line
time Jeff
also.
Bridges.
Whoever played, you know that Chris guy? He's one of the
Chris
Chris's.
Pine.
Yeah, Chris Pine.
Yeah.
Whoever plays his brother, who is also that guy's tremendous.
Yeah,
he's so good.
He's so good.
He's amazing.
Can't believe I'm forgetting his name right now. I feel like a dingus.
But same
Megan,
thing.
Megan, pull it up.
Yeah, pull
I'm
it up.
pulling it up. Hell or High
Give me the first name and I'll know the whole name.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Ben.
Ben
Foster.
That's what I said. I said it
Foster.
first. It wasn't Matt.
Yeah, it wasn't my voice.
It's Ben
that said that.
Foster.
So Ben Foster, same thing. They're about to rob a bank the next day, and Chris Pratt's like, "I don't want you drinks. It's beer. Who gets fucking drunk on beer?"
Yeah, but in Landman, it's like, I'll get a beer. And then they give him a beer. He's like, I said a Michelob Ultra, you fucking idiot. Like, it's got every
Product
scene.
placement for sure.
Oh, Michelob Ultra's all over that shit. What is
Great.
this, a Budweiser? Shove it up your dumb ass, you snowflake liberal fuck.
He sounds just like that.
Pretty much, right? It's
Now-
funny. Hell or High Water is so great because True Grit's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
And
The remake or the original?
the remake. I've never even seen the original.
The remake is so good.
Yeah,
great.
it's so good.
It's the Coens.
It's the Coens.
When
you
the
gotta have
fingies
the
go?
Coens.
Oh my
But
God.
Jeff Bridges, he's just like indecipherably like mumbled in that show. He's so good. The bedroom's occupied. It will be for some time. And then I'm like,
That's the only show I have to watch with subtitles on
You
because I can
must.
never understand what he's saying.
yeah. He's so funny, dude. Like, Rooster Cogburn, how many men have you shot? Shot or killed? Well, let us restrict it to killed so that we may have a more manageable figure. I don't know, several. And then you're like, surely.
And you've only seen that movie once.
Seen this movie way too many times. I can do all the. And when Matt Damon is just like in Maddie's bedroom when she wakes up, she's like, "Who the fuck are you?" And he just flashes his badge. Like, I'm a Texas Ranger. He's so proud of himself. And then later on, he gets in trouble, and Maddie and Jeff Bridges are like watching from the ridge, and they're like, "Oh, do we help this random guy?" And then they find out it's Matt Damon, and Jeff Bridges sighs. He goes, "It is LaBeef." So he knows he has to start killing the other cowboys. Anyway, I could talk about True Grit for fucking ever. But the point is, in Hell or High Water, he's doing the same voice as a True Grit voice. I've never seen him do like a repeat. It's not a repeat performance like at all, but he's just like, "Hey, Hell or High Water, Ben Foster's gonna get away from me." He's
Have you
doing
ever
the
seen
exact same.
Only the Brave too?
Only the Brave?
He's in that one, and he does the same
Same
thing.
thing.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Maybe that's just who he is now.
Maybe.
No, he's the
He's
dude.
amazing, and
I
he's a
still
different-
see him in interviews, and he's still
a different
Lebowski.
guy. He's a different guy.
Wasn't
in
that
every
like-
single
Incredible.
That was like 25 years ago.
Lebowski?
Yeah,
At least, yeah. I think so.
I think he's moved on from then.
No way.
He's just
still-
gotten more duty. Just
He's very duty. Yeah, but he's not Rooster Cogburn voice, is my point. He's very, yeah.
I want to give you a warning. I'm going to switch hands with this terrible microphone.
Let's see. Okay, and Megan and I will be dead quiet. Let's hear. That is awful. That is terrible feedback. How come Joe Rogan sounds better than me, huh?
He has a very powerful voice.
Yes, he does. Mm-hmm. It speaks directly to my cousin. It goes directly into his brain, everything that he says. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my friends. The things that
Right,
they
right
love.
through his Bass Pro Shop hat.
Yeah, that's
No,
right.
I'm going to get shot after this.
Yeah, sure is. Legally, by a legal gun owner.
Correct.
Shoot that! Shot or killed! Oh, sorry. Oh, my goodness. What else? I don't have any other dumb bits. Yeah, we've been going for 33 minutes. Now we only have 28, 27, 26 and a half minutes to kill. That's pretty good. All right, Megan, tell us about a bad audition.
Oh, no.
Let's go, Queen.
Oh, yeah. What's your worst?
Get it off
My
your shoulders.
Worst audition. That's a good question.
And then tell us why Deb Podolsky led you astray with her coaching. And you're like, "Deb, I really think I should do it this way." And she's like, "No! You'll never be in my class again unless you do it how I say." And then you did it, and you got blacklisted from that guest.
Are we talking about an in-person audition or a Zoom, like a tape?
We got 26 minutes
That's
to
true.
fill. You,
We got 20. We can do the worst.
I can continue
in-person.
doing Rooster Cogburn. Tell
We
me
can do the
about your
worst
bad
in-person
audition.
and the worst Zoom.
Okay.
I remember this one vividly. I've been auditioning for a very long time.
Uh-huh.
And this one, I think I was 7 or 8, maybe?
Okay.
Young.
So this is what, 3-4 years
Yeah,
ago?
exactly.
Okay.
Sorry, I just hit double digits, so It was a long time ago.
And sorry, just to your parents watching, we won't be too much longer.
Yeah,
Okay.
thanks so much for
She's
coming by.
doing great.
Thanks, Mom, for driving me out here.
Your handlers are really sweet.
I know,
by the
they're
way.
Please stop
nice.
touching everything in the kitchen, though.
Yeah, and if we
Please.
could get our talent a
I've
Go-Gurt,
been
she's
good.
getting hungry.
I don't want a Go-Gurt.
I said stop touching things in the kitchen.
Squeezy ones.
Oh, the squeezy ones.
squeezy
that's-
tube.
that's-
Mom, please, I'm really hungry.
Yeah, come on, let's get this kid fed over here.
Oh, amateur hour.
Fuck, we got to work London hours with this 2-year-old over here.
I have pumpkin in 20 minutes.
You white boy.
Pumpkin.
Yeah. You haven't heard that?
What's
No,
pumpkin?
That's a child actor term.
That's a child actor term.
What's
Every
pumpkin?
every
mean?
time I'd get the sides, my name next to my name, and it'd be a little K for kid, or a little pumpkin, which means I could only work a certain amount of hours, and I
Aw.
pumpkin at a certain time.
That's cute.
Yeah, because you turn in like the Cinderella thing
Yeah.
turns into a pumpkin.
The irony is that is that why?
I think so.
The irony
Yeah.
is that kids can have endless energy, and it's like people
Oh.
like Matt that need to sit down every 20
I
minutes.
would want to stay there. I'd be like, Mom,
Yeah.
I'm fine, and she's like, I need to go. We're done.
I know. Like we're on set for
And
like
you're-
24 hours, and there's like if you're like 70, like I did this movie, this A24 film, no big deal. But yeah, there was like they had a couple of olds in the film. I'm so sorry about your mic, Matt. You're doing great, sweetie.
Killing it.
You are doing really
You're
good.
doing great, sweetie.
Yeah, I was like, well, these folks need a rest. Everyone's being cognizant of it, but you think they should be on the same.
No, the kids are the one that are like, I can keep going. I got it.
Oh yeah, and
They
the
got
kids. There was
beans.
kids on set too, and they were just like, their parents were like dragging them out because they wanted to stay and have fun on. Which set is really fun if
So
you're a
fun.
kid. There's just like snacks everywhere, and you get to play.
Raid the
It's still
crafting
fun
table,
at
yeah.
our age, but yeah, like it must be.
Oh, as a kid, it was like, my mom was like, okay, I know you're fine. I'm not fine. We gotta go now.
Right.
She's like, the pumpkin time is Mom's time. We gotta leave
Yeah.
now.
Well,
But no.
even still, Matt and I will be like, "How was the craft service table?" Like,
it's the
still,
best.
Oh,
the
craft
thing you
service
talk
table.
about is how much candy there is.
I'd always go for the Welch's first.
The Welch's,
Yeah,
the
little purple.
the fruit
or blue.
snacks?
Yeah, the blue.
Oh, yeah, those are the best.
Little individual packet.
You can
one.
buy packets of just the purple grapes.
Really?
I've seen them.
It's like the
yeah.
pink
the best
Starburst. You can get
Yeah.
Starbucks that's just the pink ones.
Yeah.
Damn.
God, I wish I smoked weed still. Ugh.
Well, we can get back into it.
Welch's.
You said you were really close to a guy smoking crack today
Oh, it
on
was
the
a real
train.
treat. Yeah, on the way here, I got to secondhand smoke some crack.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, it was.
And
it saved a
so
lot.
free, obviously.
I saved so much money today.
Right.
It was fantastic.
I parked in one of the parkades in Gastown not long ago, and then I, went down a little stairwell to leave, and then the second I opened it up, it was just huge cloud of crack pipe got blown in my face, and I looked down, and the guy's like, "So sorry, man," and I'm like, "You're good." You're good. Like trying not to inhale
Yeah.
like this mushroom cloud
Oh,
of crack
Lord.
smoke. I'm like, just gonna slowly back away while exhaling. And yeah. Anyway, I had a really productive afternoon. It was good.
You've never slept better.
I flipped a car over.
oh.
Yeah, there wasn't even anyone under it who needed help. I was just like, fuck this Tesla. I'm flipping this thing.
It's
Yeah.
like pre-workout.
Yeah. And then I slept for 4 days. And my incisor fell out. Anyway, okay, so you're telling a bad audition story? Is that what you were
Yeah.
going to say? Okay, continue.
Anyways, I was really young, and I remember this is when in-person auditions were still a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I had gone to this casting director numerous times, knew him really well. And I remember I did this audition. I didn't think I did a bad job, but as a, I mean, I was
not.
8, so
Right. Yeah, you're like, I said my lines, I
was
crushed
like,
it.
I was like, I remember my lines. I didn't call line. I was 8, and he stopped me mid-take, and he goes, "You're phony. Do it again."
What? You said that to an 8-year-old?
I never forgot it. I walked out crying.
What?
I did it again, but then I was like, "Mommy called me phony."
That's so
That's
mean.
insane.
Yeah.
You're phony
Yeah.
to an 8-year-old.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
never
God.
forgot it.
Nor should you. That's insane.
Chris Waz said that to you? That's brutal.
Chris Waz of
Don't name
K&K Casting said that to you?
No, we didn't say who said it.
No name drop in here.
No.
Yeah, that's brutal, dude. And so you cried, of
Oh
course.
yeah.
You're
As any
phony.
8-year-old.
Yeah.
God.
I appreciate it now, though. It pushed me to work harder. I don't know.
Did it?
I don't know.
Like to
Did
get
it?
through
Good
your
question.
horrible depression, you had to just work harder to
Slash their tires.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's been 3 years of me working really hard to.
What
to
about
get over it.
okay, so what's your bad Zoom one?
Oh God. There's been a lot of those. I'm just kidding.
Is it all tech? Is it all tech
It's all the
issues?
tech issues. I'm not very techy.
Hold on, I might have a good button for you. No, that's not it.
Elevator
What's this one? No, I don't have good drops today.
No,
Sorry.
It's okay. Not
Today?
techie.
And then he said I was a phony.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I knocked my camera over once mid-tape.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, Zoom tape. Mm-hmm. And they're like, "Can you do a full body for us?" And I was like, sure. I backed it up.
I
I don't know. That's pretty.
Fell
That's
right
pretty
over.
funny though. They were cool about that. I'm assuming.
Yeah, they were laughing
Okay.
as
that's
they were
why you
like
didn't-
on the floor.
That's why you weren't Pennywise, because you
Exactly,
fucked
that's it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I guess we'll have her play one of the kids. If that shit happened to me, I feel like my setup is so delicate that like I would knock a million other things over, and it would be like a 10-minute reset up time. It would throw me. It would throw me.
And it was just kind of like fell over and like the awkward pause where I was like, You're just, like, on the floor. I was like, sorry.
Crash. Sorry. At least you didn't say sorry.
Well, sorry there, bud.
Sorry. I'm so sorry about that.
Oh, shucks. My thing fell over, eh?
Oh, I was at the rink earlier. My skates are out.
I waddle over as I'm wearing my skates. I'm like, sorry, I rushed here from the rink, eh?
Yeah. I was getting a few laps in before. I don't even know what the
Ripping
fuck.
some darts down there at the rink there, bud.
Ripping darts.
I just had to go stop and get my Timmies.
Have you ever thought about smoking so that you can stunt your growth and play young forever?
Mm-hmm.
It's crossed my mind. I haven't quite resorted to that yet, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you in like a transitional period, you think, where like the kinds of ages that you're playing, like, do you feel like you have to re-educate the, not casting necessarily, but like the people who are aware that you are an actor, who want to see your work? You have to re-educate them, like, by the way, I'm not like a 12-year-old anymore or whatever. Like, what age were you when you booked like so much work that people are probably like, oh, that's what I think of her when I...
I was really busy from like 10 to 15.
Okay.
So around those ages. And then when you kind of get into like the older teen phase, it started to like fizzle out a little bit for me because they're casting older. Like they're casting 25 to play
Right.
17.
Right.
But I think the transitional phase is like, it's just evolving from being a child actor to being an adult actor. It's, yeah, you have to kind of...
Yeah. I just auditioned for something where I have to play like a guy my age, but then there's like a little younger than me, and I'm like, I can do a little younger than me. And then there's a flashback where I have to play 17. I'm like, okay, not sure how to do this, but I just spoke faster and like lightened my voice up, and I hope that would kind of make the
How would
change.
that
5
sound?
o'clock shadow.
It would kind of sound like this. I was like, yeah,
So
oh,
you're Mickey Mouse.
yeah, all right, come on, guys, let's go.
Hi.
Matt has a great impression of Mickey Mouse having an orgasm. Matt, take
Yeah.
it away. Here we go.
Okay. Slow down. Oh no. Something's gonna happen.
I'll stop it there because I feel like I'm gonna wait till I'm on this podcast more to
I'm gonna applaud.
fully. Thank you.
Well done.
The one time I don't have the applause button for my drops.
Shame.
That was really good, buddy.
Thank you. It's it makes me really proud that that's the best impression that I have.
I think it's pretty fucking good.
Thanks.
Do you want to hear? I can do a
niche.
really good. Actually, here's my dialogue when I was trying to play a 17-year-old.
Not me. I dropped out in the 4th grade to run drugs to support my nana.
Yeah, and I
man.
crushed
Oh God,
it.
you crushed
really
that. That's
good.
amazing.
Thank you. They gave it to this other guy who's way better than me, but
Yeah.
to make the line even somewhat believable. But yeah, hell yeah. So CW's done, right? Did I miss the boat of ever booking a job on CW, or are they not done?
I don't know. I mean, maybe you didn't miss the boat on CW style shows, though.
They don't shoot much out of Vancouver
those-
anymore. If they
No.
are.
Right.
Speaking of things going out of business, Hudson's Bay Company is
Oh.
going out of business.
saw
Oh,
that.
for our American friends, that is the oldest company in North America.
Yeah.
It was founded in, I want to say the 1600s.
Oh, was it? I think it was like 18 something.
Yeah. 1874.
1874.
Price is Right rules?
When was Price is Right rules? I'm going to
1874.
say 1600.
I'm going to
No,
go.
I'm gonna
1650.
I'm gonna say 1846.
Okay, if it's Price is Right rules, I'm going 1.
Okay, fine. So you got year one.
Year 1.
I got 1640, and you've got
1846.
1846. When was the Bay founded? 1670.
What?
Yes. Oh, I got it!
good job.
I got it by 30 years.
That's crazy.
May 2nd, 1670 in London. No, wait a minute. Yeah, that's the Hudson's Bay Company. Yeah, okay.
In London, Ontario.
I guess so.
Ontario,
Eh? But it was founded in the UK.
Revolutionized the fur trade.
The Hudson's Bay Company is
en français, s'il vous plaît.
Un peu français, oui.
Oui.
Oui, tu peux tarder. Vas-y.
Quel est le temps que le Hudson's Bay Company arrivait? 1800.
1600.
Oh, wait.
No, 1600.
Ouais. Ouais.
What was it? 1640?
1670.
1670.
Ça, c'est vrai.
Oui, c'est correct.
Hell yeah.
Did I do that?
That was one of Urkel's many catchphrases. He had so many catchphrases.
Oh, my God.
There was, did I do that? There was, I don't have to take this. I'm going home.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it would always be like, Steve, go home. And he'd be like, no. And then Steve, go home. No. And they'd ask a million times. And then finally, I don't have to take this. I'm going home. Would be the joke. And then another one of his catchphrases was simply saying the word cheese.
We were looking
Cheese.
for cheese.
Might as well pull it up. Okay, Urkel says cheese. I'm gonna lose so many subscribers.
If you guys want to get wickedly turned on, listen to this.
The funniest Steve Urkel moments. Steve shows Carl the picture of the cheese festival. Oh, you can do the Urkel? That's a pretty cool thing. I'm gonna get dinged. Oh fuck, we got an ad here. Jeez. I refuse to give YouTube the 4 cents a month to. That's Carl Winslow. The applause. This is like pre-Kramer. The pop was crazy when it comes out. Match, be quiet. You're ruining Megan's experience.
I see. Well, this time I'm prepared.
Oh, what's Steve got up his sleeve this time? Oh, yeah, that was his laugh, too. And then the snort. Okay, come on. Urkel, just talk about cheese already, man.
It's great that he's like a weed magnet now.
Oh, I got bad news, guys.
I don't think he says it. Wait.
With a chipper cheddar. Now a succulent sweet. A bodacious breed.
Oh, a bit of liberation, Steve.
Steve, please.
A gregarious doer. A magnificent monster. A romantic banana.
See, this is not representative of him saying just
No.
the word cheese.
Let's listen to the whole thing again.
Let's start over.
Gotta find the
Yeah.
cheese.
Anyway, so he had many catchphrases. Stefan Urkel had none. He was just a player. He's too cool. He's too cool.
Does he own that Urkel weed now too?
There's a Urkel weed.
I think so. Isn't there? Let's look that up. Let's take more time to look that up.
Urkel weed. Anything you
Urkel
want me to
weed.
Urkel
Google?
weed?
Megan? What?
Yeah, isn't there like Purple Urkel? Purple Urkel. It's got to be Purple Urkel.
Urkel weed.
gotta be
Steve
Purple
Urkel,
Urkel.
Jaleel White launches Purple Urkel.
Yeah, Purple
It's a-
Urkel.
You got it.
A weed
Hey,
company.
hey!
I don't
alright.
think Disney's going to be too happy about that.
I don't think he gives a fuck.
I don't think Jaleel White cares what the American Broadcasting Company thinks
Not
about what
even
he's
a little
doing with the
bit.
name Urkel.
Not even a
this point.
smidgen.
Jaleel White should have like the hugest comeback ever. I promise we're going to stop talking about things that you have no idea about.
I'm lost.
So my
Imagine
favorite
I'm just
episode
saying
of Silver
Patrick
Spoons.
Starfish every time.
Yeah.
Silver Spoons. Is that the Jason Bateman show he was on for like
Probably.
1 year? Something like that. I was a TV junkie when I was a kid. Like I watched.
That's all there was.
I watched so many shows that like I didn't like at all, and I watched them every single week just because they were like on. It was something that was on.
Didn't I reference a really obscure? Was that on the podcast last time where I did Captain Bucky O'Hare? Was that here? Remember that?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it was one season, and I think I'm the only person who watched it.
Bucky O'Hare.
Captain Bucky O'Hare.
What was his deal?
He was a rabbit in space.
Yeah, maybe.
That's about it. But
I
yeah,
feel like I would have remembered something so riveting
yeah, it was pretty good.
because that's pretty cool.
But
what
like
you just told
TV
me.
shows were the thing when we were kids because we're 400 years old. Or when you're homesick, Biker Mice from Mars.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's a good one.
What was your homesick show?
Oh,
Price
yeah.
is Right still? Did you not
Probably.
get sick?
I liked Ellen.
Oh,
The Ellen DeGeneres show.
that's so controversial to say
I
now.
know.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I don't like it anymore.
That was really brave of you to say that.
That was.
To take a side. Good job.
You asked me what
That's
my
really-
sick home.
I like how
sick
like
show.
people are like, you're not going to believe this, but that billionaire who the main way she jokes around is by acting like she's smarter than everyone else. Apparently, she's mean.
Apparently, she's horrible.
Yeah, I'm like,
The only
oh,
way
you
that she
don't
laughs
say.
is scaring people to death.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh.
that's right. She's like, well, I had my assistant give this guy a heart attack. Anyway, that's the show. Thanks for coming by.
Let's watch it again in slow motion.
Yeah.
That's where they die.
It's like when people are like, Jerry Seinfeld's kind of a bit of a prick, it seems like. It's like, yeah, these people are richer than God.
What
Like,
do you
they're not-
What do you mean? So he dated a 17-year-old when he was 30.
That I gotta
What do
Google
you
right
mean?
now. All right, Matt. Now I'm Googling that.
So your
Just kidding,
camera
I've
fell
heard
over
that.
at an audition. Hey, Danny, what was your worst audition?
Yeah, let's hear it.
I don't know. I feel like I've told this before. What's my worst on? Honestly, there's nothing entertaining about it. Like I remember I was friends with this producer who wanted me to write something for him that he could sell, and I did. And in the meantime, he was producing something else. And I like hinted to him like, "Hey, I would audition for that." And I know he like directly went to casting, and he was like, "Do me a favor, let this guy read for this." And because there was a casting director I hadn't seen in a long time, and I show up, and I just wasn't feeling it. Like on the way there, I'm like, something's off. Like I just had a feeling like I don't think I'm gonna nail this. And I got there and I dropped my line, and it was a very short scene, and I dropped my line like twice.
Oy.
Like I dropped my line and they said it to me and they're like, okay, let's try it again, shake it off. And I dropped that same exact line again. And this is a short scene. And I left and I'm like, of 3 sentences, I think I blew one of them at both times. So yeah, I just left and I was like, I could just see like this weird silence in the room. Like the eyes go to the producer and he's like, yeah, thanks for coming in, Danny. This is a very long time ago, but I was so tough on myself after that one. Yeah, I was bummed out.
As you should be.
Yeah, as I should.
That's so embarrassing
It
for you.
sucked. Yeah,
Oh, no.
I sucked. But
better.
some good news is
Oh. They're all dead?
that producer died. Yes. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
Yeah. In a shootout with the police over his head. No, that never happened. No, the good news is nothing. I don't think I ever ended up working with that
Oh.
person.
What a great outcome for everybody.
I guess the good news is they forgot I existed. So, hey.
Nice.
No problems there.
It sounds like my father.
Gone from that. Oh.
No, I'm joking. He's-
Sorry, I didn't know if I was supposed to laugh or not.
No, it's okay. He's dead. No, I'm kidding. No, he did die though. It's fine. It has nothing to do with this though.
Okay.
I have two.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
Someone say something.
One was just fully me. It was for a commercial, and actually both of these are for commercials. One was the note that was given in the outside of the room was, "Be really chill, kind of like you're high. Take your time with it." And then it was a two-hander, and I went in the room. It was for some pet brand, and a bunch of years ago as well. And so director, producer callback, they're in the room, and the director's, great, let's go one time to see what you have. So we both, me and this other guy, don't know who it is. I've never seen them since. We both do it really laid back. The timing was slow because that's what we were told to do. The director halfway through goes, no, okay, guys, we really got to pick this up. Like, let's pick up these cues, pick up the pace. And so immediately I think, okay, well, maybe what they told the casting director was not really what they wanted or whatever. Like there's some sort of miscommunication. So on the second go around, I pick it up. The guy doesn't. My scene partner does it. Still just like, yeah, so it was a nightmare. And I could see the director just like audibly exhale and go, because we had to switch roles. He's went, okay, let's try it the other way. And I just wanted to be like, you know what, man, I get it. I'm good too. Let's good luck.
Yeah.
Enjoy the casting process, but that would be insane. You can't do that. So we
Bail
just have
on your scene partner?
Just bail on it. And be like, I get it. I see it too. This is terrible. So that was one. It just felt horrible because we had to just keep going and ugh.
Not so bad, but
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Notice how I framed myself as the hero there?
Yeah.
Anyway, so here's another one.
When I tell these stories, it's how I ruin the callback for other people. Matt's like, I was trying my best, and some rookie jackass fucked it all up.
Yeah, I mean, I have definitely I've dropped lines before, or just like
who hasn't?
It's crazy, or
have you dropped a line before, Daniel Day-Lewis?
No,
oh,
I'm
that's
just
so big of you to admit.
I'm really just trying to make you both feel better. I've never dropped a line.
Yeah. Megan dropped a line our first week of doing our scene together
that.
class,
Really?
and I was so fucking pissed. I was.
Yeah, he lost his shit on me. It was honestly like, I mean, totally fair, but
True.
Have you ever been so mad you
little-
pissed your pants before?
Not for being mad.
I got there. I fully got
it was,
there.
it was honestly like a little unprofessional.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of
it was a
you?
little sad. No,
Of you?
No, sorry, of me. Yeah. Of
Oh
course.
yeah.
of
No,
course.
not of me.
I was going to ask because of the volume. That was the unprofessionals. He just so much
Well, yeah.
pee.
Finish your other story and we'll end the podcast.
Yeah. So the other one, outside of like
another misery for this episode. suddenly the Cooper Lena episode looking pretty good.
Cooper and Thumbs.
Cooper and
Oh,
Thumbs.
she's going to be so mad. I can't wait. She's going to send
Lena,
me so
again,
many
I'm
messages.
sorry.
Old Thumbs Lecomte.
Old Thumbs Lecomte.
Okay.
That's actually how you look her up on IMDb. It's
Thumbs
fantastic.
Lecomte, yeah.
Thumbs Lecomte.
She could have been Lena Lecomte 4.
Right. She just went with all capitals. Thumbs.
Thumbs.
Lecomte.
Okay.
So the other one was.
And this one better not make you sound like the fucking hero in the room.
It's gonna. The amount of times that I have dropped a line for a film and TV role, though, it's crazy. Like, I remember there was one really technical. It was 3 lines. It was super technical, and I had the script in my hand, and I did just like one little quick glance down to the sides to make sure I got it. Casting director I'd never seen before, so I was super nervous. Before I've ever booked with him, whatever. And the casting director, after he did the first time, didn't look at me and went, you know what, let's just not look at the sides. Like, it's only 3 lines. Can we just not do that? And I was like, okay. And so I luckily got it on the second one, but it was the most nervous, like, the amount of sweat that was pouring off of my face from that moment was crazy.
So what you're telling us is you've never had a bad audition.
That's not true. That's not true. You've seen me audition, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
You know how bad
Well, we've been in the room a lot
many
together.
times. You've seen,
Yeah.
we've worked together like 3 times, I think.
That's me and Matt in
my God.
in a
We're
Heinz
referencing
commercial.
a photo of Danny in a
They know.
mayonnaise
They've
costume.
heard.
Which,
They
in
know.
case you have new
Tomato
followers,
Mayonnaise.
that's when we were dating as mayo and ketchup.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
what a
were we
perfect
like a couple?
For sure we were. They
Yeah.
never talked about it, but there was like
We like bought a home
Where's
together.
mustard?
Mustard was cast,
Mustard!
and then they never used her. It was very weird.
So
Mustard
it became a
was
couple
cast?
instead of a throuple.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. A nice creamy saucy thruple.
Yeah. Oh, like a sex thing?
From
Ew.
Heinz.
Oh, sorry.
Daniel.
Yeah, Heinz.
That's disgusting.
Daniel,
like, it was
Daniel
on our
F.
behinds.
Mac. Daniel J. Mac? F. Mac? What are you settling on?
What should my middle initial be?
You don't have one?
No. I have a middle name, but not Daniel. That's
Yeah, it
inventing
sh-
another name.
It should be Danny Daniel Mac. That should be
DD Mac.
DD Mac. That's not
Mac.
bad.
Or what if
Dee.
it was like DAM? Like damn.
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 So my name could be
Great. So my other audition
Let him
that was
think.
Hold on. I'll get
Let him
this.
cook.
I'll get this. No, go on.
it was another commercial audition with kids. And the whole thing was a really serious commercial.
Let it be known, the
Yeah.
stenographer write this down,
Yeah.
that Matt pointed to Megan when he said that there was kids. in the
Kids, I'm
commercial.
23, thank you.
You told a story about when you were a kid.
I am no longer a kid.
Mm,
That's debatable. Anyways,
debatable.
continues.
There was a pumpkin next to your name on the call sheet to come here for the podcast.
Yeah, there
yeah.
was.
And
Thank
for-
you for coloring it in orange, by the way. I appreciate that.
You're so welcome. Your mommy said you get mad if you don't have your crayons.
Thanks, Mom.
If you don't have your orange pumpkin by your name.
The way that I would have my mom do every self-tape with me and drive me to auditions if she lived here, it would be, yeah.
Just like still now.
Yo, fully. It would be her full-time job as my acting career. Yeah, I'd be like, ooh, I understand you want to start dating and enjoying your retirement, but unfortunately,
need
I
you
want to
to-
be in
yeah.
this next episode of Superman and Lois. So
Yeah.
you're-
I
yeah.
need you to help me with my tape, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mom, you're dragging a little bit, and do not step on my lines on the 3rd page.
Were
Thank
you
you so
rushing
much.
or were you dragging?
Yeah, not quite my tempo. And then I throw a drum kit in my mother's face. Yeah. Get it right! Anyway, are we done?
So for the second audition, it was for, I think it was Women's Hospital, and the story was me as a dad with a real 5-year-old. They were casting 5-year-olds that had 6 lines. And the
real
lines,
5-year-old.
real 5-year-olds.
Real, not a fake.
No.
They
but
were
like,
using ventriloquist dummies on
they
this.
weren't using. But just in the
Normally
fact
they
that
have
So it
Jeff
wasn't a
Dunham
puppet?
come in with a puppet. And
They used actual kids for this.
they
one?
used actual kids,
Oh my
but
God.
in the sense that they weren't casting 8-year-olds or 10-year-olds or whatever who look younger. They were
Right.
like real 5-year-olds, and the lines were crazy. I was pretending to cook, and the kid was next to me pretending to do homework, and the kid had to be like, "Hey, do you remember when Mom died?" Literally, it was brutal. And
Oh my God.
And
Dad's like, yeah, dude.
no, but that's just it. The reaction had to be subtle and like really set, like, yeah. And then the kid, well, I miss Mommy, like all this shit. It was fucking insane.
That's hilarious.
I was the first up for the callback, and the director was crazy intense. It was a weird vibe in the room. The first 3 kids left crying
Jesus.
because it was
Is
so
it the same-
overwhelming.
is it
It was
the
yeah.
same
Was that,
casting
this is
director
your casting?
told you
Oh,
you
here
were
we go.
phony?
Yeah,
this,
fair enough.
It was
Yeah.
with you in the audition.
Yeah,
I think
I
that,
was
that
there,
must have been the
actually.
thing.
Yeah.
And so eventually we just kind of took a break because the casting director had to go out and tell the kids, like, oh, here's what it is, make sure to prep and blah, 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 just have a talk about it. And I went out of the room because all these kids were just leaving crying. It was the worst feeling I've ever had in an audition room.
Oh, that's
it was
terrible.
bonkers.
Oh, no.
And then everybody went, was like, what were you doing? I'm like, nothing!
That dialogue is insane.
Yeah, the dialogue was nuts.
They're just
Do you
method
remember
actors.
when Mom died?
Yeah.
I know who the writer was.
I dropped out in the 4th grade to run drugs to support my nana.
Woohoo!
Same writer.
Same guy.
Same
guy. That
Same
was the
guy.
kid?
Wow.
Yeah, that was the kid.
Oh my God.
That was the kid.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I can
Sorry.
play between 60 and 64.
Anthropologists believe Matt lies somewhere within the. Yeah. He was born in the Bronze Era. I
Price
think.
is Right
Bronze
rules?
Yeah. How old is Matt?
How old is Matt?
$1.
Yeah, I'm going with 1. I'm sticking with 1.
One age. Oh, this has to be cut. I feel so bad for Megan.
I hope that you don't. I hope you keep it in, and then I'll be on the lawsuit with you that Lena does for defamation.
Hell yeah. What do we got on the horizon, kids? Are we telling folks to look for anything? Matt, the higher you hold, I can't believe I'm telling you this at the end of the podcast, but hold it here.
I can't move my hands on this
Just-
fucking microphone.
No, hold it like this.
Okay, you ready? You
Yes.
ready?
Yes.
I'm going to go back to what I was. So I want to give. This is what I am.
Yeah, okay.
This is for the listener.
Okay.
I'm holding Daniel's microphone
Not my name.
as Daniel.
Not my name. Just do what I'm doing right now. Just put your hand up there.
Just do what you're doing right now.
Yes.
Just do what I'm doing right now.
As if,
bad.
as if you.
All right, I
matched
can't
the-
do that.
The timbre.
Okay,
of
I'm
my
going
voice.
to move my hand again.
Yes, I'm waiting. Yeah,
that
and
better?
leave it there. I understand the transition process is going to
The
suck.
transition's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
I'm also. See? Why didn't I tell you this an hour ago?
Why didn't you?
I don't know. I'm
not
not good at
friends.
this. I'm not good at
Oh
this.
God.
I gotta have Deb on the podcast.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to do it, but
No.
I don't care.
I want to be there.
You want to be there?
Yeah.
You want to come back when Deb's on?
I'll come back when Deb's on.
I'll write a scene for you guys.
Please.
And then I can be the coach, and I'll coach Deb doing the scene.
From experience, that goes really well.
Yeah.
Listen if you feel up to it. I don't recommend it, but listen to the other episode that I was on, and you'll see.
Yeah. It's Matt got
coached-
himself in some trouble
you
there.
coached him?
Well, I had Chat GPT. What is it?
I think
GPT?
it's Chat GPT.
I still don't know. What do the letters stand for? That will help me. Chat.
Not a single clue.
Computer.
General
penis
practitioner.
taco. That's
Taco,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. That's what I thought.
General practitioner.
Yep. Practitioner.
Practitioner. That's the
Practitioner. Yeah,
You have to
prac
really
is
hit
its
that
own
T.
word.
Yeah.
It's like that Norm Macdonald joke. The word ID is short for identification. The I stands for I, and the D stands for identification.
Very
Yeah.
good.
We're actually going out on other people's jokes.
Yeah. How's that guy doing?
You haven't heard much from him in a while, hey?
Wednesday.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. All right, Megan, we'll keep our eyes peeled for you in... Pull up your IMDb here.
Yeah, what's coming up?
Well, I just had a movie actually come out.
Ooh.
Yes.
What's the movie?
In Canada, it's called The Island Between Tides.
Oh,
In
that's
the
a beautiful
States,
name.
it's called The Lost Daughter.
Oh, why is
Yeah.
there different names for?
Different distributor.
Cool.
I don't know. Distributor
Right.
chose to change it, but
Island
Nice.
Between Tides
Yeah.
and Lost Daughter.
and The Lost Daughter, yes.
Nice. You can just tell people you're in 2
Yeah.
movies that are out right now.
Yeah, it's 2 movies.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, you should do that.
You can
Yeah.
look for me
Two
in
separate
this
movies. Yeah.
or this.
Yeah, my character's actually named the same thing in both of them, though, which is surprising.
Crazy. Wow, what
Never
a
saw that
coincidence.
coming. No, at all.
Wow. Oh, I'm sorry. I mixed my sides up. I was reading for this guy. Matt, when do your verticals air?
I honestly have no idea.
Okay.
Probably very quickly, though. I think there's a very quick turnaround for these things. So
Okay.
I'm sure it would be out. It's called Queen of Music.
Queen of Music. Wow.
And it should be
Do
out.
you play the Queen of Music?
I wish. Oh my god. That'd be so much more fun.
Hey, can you sing us something before we leave? How about a little Jamiroquai?
Sing it.
I was going to sing something before we leave, though.
Oh, okay. Just that sentence?
Yeah.
Okay. Take us out.
Something but how we live.
In the style of Michael McDonald.
Something but... Wait, I can do better. Oh, so here we go.
Yeah.
Michael McDonald. Something before we leave.
Oh, Megan in the back. You throw us some Michael
Yeah,
McDonald.
you got-
I don't
got
know
some
Michael
Doobie
McDonald.
Brothers in
You
you?
don't know Michael
You know what
McDonald?
No, I don't.
Well, you just sang What a Fool Believes.
Oh.
What
I
a
was-
fool believes. How's that?
I don't know. That's all I got.
Cool. Thanks for listening, everyone.
that was really good. Bye.
Goodbye. Just do yourself a favor and don't tell any friends to ever listen to this podcast.